Hi, everybody, and welcome to Jimmy's Geek Talk. So, today we are doing a movie review on this film. That's right, I finally have watched Old by M.Night Shyamalan. Um, I think there's only one way I can sum this film up, and that is like this. That's right. For me, this whole film was a car crash. Now, I've been a massive fan of M. Night Shyamalan since seeing Sixth Sense for the first time in the cinema and being completely blown away by this movie. Um, then he followed it up with not Signed, sorry, Unbreakable, which once again, brilliant. Signs was good, wasn't at that level, but it was still a good film. Then we had things like The Village, Lady in the Water, were good films. He dropped down. He then kind of picked himself up a little bit for myself with films like The Visit, which was a horror shot on like mostly on cell phones and laptops, and them I thought were brilliant. But this film, Old, I mean, come on now. I mean, people slate him for The Happening with Mark Wahlberg. I actually enjoyed The Happening. I thought it was a fun film. Yes, it wasn't to be taken seriously. As Mark Wahlberg says in many interviews about it, we're dealing with trees. But it was still a clever idea. Whereas Old, he just didn't seem to hit it. The acting for myself, I mean, I've seen better acting in B movies than I watched in this film. Um, it just, I don't know. It was like he had this idea from the graphic novel, which should have been a really good idea. I mean, the film should have been great. The whole fact that people are trapped on this island, on this beach, sorry, and they're turning old because of how time was brilliant. But dear God, it was terrible. I mean, as I said, the acting was so wooden. There was no likable characters in it at all. Um, it just massively missed the mark for myself. I mean, this is an hour and 48 minutes that I feel I'm never going to get back, if I'm totally honest. And I was so disappointed because I really wanted it to be a good film. Um, and I don't know. I don't know whether he rushed to get it made. I don't know whether it was issues because of it was done during the pandemic. I don't know. But he just massively missed it for me. Um, I mean, when I say about the acting being bad, I mean, yes, the acting was bad, but so was the script. I mean, the fact that one of the first lines in the film is when the kids are talking about when they grow up and the parents are like, don't wish your life away. You could be old at any time. It was so cringe. So cringe-worthy. Um, Special effects were pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. But that was about it. I mean, even the way the film was shot, it was very jumpy. It was very wooden. It was very like this and then this and then this and then this. There was no natural flow to the movie. Um, Now, as I said, I am a big fan of his. I have liked every film that he's done, even as I said, like The Happening, which a lot of people slate. But for me, yeah, he was miles off the mark for this. I'm glad that I watched it on Netflix and I hadn't paid money to go and watch it at the cinema. If I'm honest, I think if I had gone to the cinema, I probably would have walked out, which I've never done in a film. I mean, I was watching it with the hope that it was going to get better. I should have known within the first 5 minutes, as I said, by that line and the way the parents' acting was. I should have just turned it off there and then. I should have just gone, no. But I stuck with him because I wanted it to be good, like really wanted it to be good, and was hoping it was going to get better. and they just Hollywood at the moment have just got this thing with films where they have to spoon feed you the ending, so to speak, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, as I said, like you go back to Sixth Sense. I mean, that ending to Sixth Sense was superb, and I don't care who you are, you never saw that coming. Whereas with Old, it was just like, oh yeah, well that's why we're doing this. Why wouldn't we? And it was like Hollywood, as I said, want to give everyone that nicely ending. Um, and with like horror films now, I mean, this was classed as a horror. It wasn't a horror at all. But it seems to be now that people think with horror films, they have to be clever. They don't. At the end of the day, yes, we've had some brilliant, clever horror films. You've only got to look at the Saw franchise. I mean, that was fantastic and changed the horror genre in that sense. But then you get to films like Hereditary and Midsummer, which are just terrible. They try to be cleverer than what they are. And the thing that always makes me laugh about films like that, and I've seen a few reviews and comments on Old, and it's the same with Hereditary and Midsummer. And it's like if you don't like it, people automatically assume you don't get it. I get it. It was just a poor film. You know, it's like you don't have to make every horror film this clever sort of horror film. We can just watch a horror film. You know, that's why you have to look at things like the Friday the 13th series, the Halloween series, Nightmare on Elm Street. They've stuck to their core principles and they're the most successful horror films ever. Whereas now they just think they have to change. They have to be, oh, look at us, look at what we're doing. We can be really clever. No, you're not. You're recycling the same ideas that have been used before and you're failing miserably. And Old proves that. I don't know whether it was intentionally shot like a B movie or what. But yeah, M. Night Shyamalan, massive miss for me on this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. More videos coming soon, guys. Yeah, I mean, as I said, let me know. Is it just me? Am I one of the only people that's watched this film and gone, what the hell have I watched? Or, you know, have I missed something? Let me know, guys. I'd love feedback. As I said, we'll be back with more reviews coming soon, guys. Hopefully we'll have some good ones again. But yeah, Old for me, as I said, it's on Netflix. I really would give it a miss, guys. Until next time, I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers, bye.